Hello and welcome to English 233 American Lit. I'm your instructor, Mrs. Mills, and this is an introductory video to the course. You'll find other videos throughout the term to help you along, and I hope you find them helpful. All right, we're going to discuss a couple things, and excuse me if I stutter or misspeak or just kind of goof during these videos, but they're only intended to help you out. Okay? Obviously, this is your textbook, and we'll get to that in a minute. The first thing you guys need to do is to make sure that you have the syllabus and the assignment calendar, and obviously you can get those from Blackboard. Please read those very, very carefully, as some assignments have late due dates and some assignments do not. We use turnitin.com in this class, and we're going to focus our discussion boards and blogs around inquiry questions. So there's a lot of material to go over, so again, please print out the syllabus and the assignment calendar and make sure that you read them thoroughly, and if you have any questions, let me know. Just send me an email. All right. Also, please go to Blackboard and go to all the buttons on the left of the screen and go through those very meticulously. For example, there's an email/enter netiquette button that you need to review. There's a how it all works section. There's a section for instruction materials, an assignment section, turn it in. All that good stuff is on Blackboard, so make sure that you journey through those sections very, very carefully. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. So, again, let's go back to your textbook. This is your textbook that you're going to use. It's the Bedford Anthology of American Literature, Volume 2. And most of the readings are in this text, but I did pull some earlier readings for the course, and I will provide links. The links will be in the weekly folders, and they're also in the instruction section of Blackboard under the links list. This is Volume 2, so it doesn't cover the early part of American Lit, but I do want to cover some of it, like Edgar Allan Poe, Nathaniel Hawthorne, and some Transcendentalism. So the works that are in your book are on the assignment calendar, as well as the works that are provided on Blackboard by way of link. So make sure that you get all the works provided. You also have to grab and read a novel for the novel study. And those novels are on your syllabus, and I have a few right here. You can read House on Mango Street, Ethan Frome, The Great Gatsby, Zora Neale Hurston, and also Richard Wright. So you're going to have to pick one of those novels and read it individually and generate and complete the novel study assignment. And of course, that's at the end of the term, and of course we'll put directions up there a little bit later, but the rubric is up on Blackboard as well. Also for this class, this is English 233, so you have had English 111 or Comp 1 and English 112 or Comp 2. All right, you need to know MLA format. MLA is the humanities version of the humanities system of citations. You need to make sure you know MLA. I provided a link to the Al at Purdue website. You can also buy this book, the 7th edition MLA handbook, or you can use the Purdue website. Please, please, please do not assume that you know MLA format. I will grade MLA very strictly because it is a strict citation system, and I have provided examples in the instruction section in regards to works cited bibliographies, parenthetical documentation, all that good stuff. So please, 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 you make sure you get MLA format correct. MLA doesn't play, and I don't play. So make sure that you fully understand MLA, and if you need any help, just let me know. Absolutely no problem. Okay? Also, this class is centered around questioning. The way you learn and the way you think critically is by asking and answering questions. So, and get my board, you are going to focus on inquiry-based questions. So let me explain this. Inquiry questions are open-ended, debatable, argument-based questions. In other words, they spark an argument or a discussion. There is no right or wrong answer unless you're on planet Mars. You want to stay on planet Earth, you know. As long as you have a realistic answer that you can support and back up with your opinion and research and the text, inquiry questions are good to go. So when you do your blogs and your discussion boards, you're going to be generating inquiry-based questions. So you're going to be asking questions of your classmates and answering them. And again, the questions have to be open-ended and debatable. They have to spark an argument. Pretend that you're going to go to a book talk with all your good friends. You're going to sit around and discuss the book. You want to ask questions which spark different opinions and arguments from all the participants at the book talk. You don't want to give, or you don't want to generate questions with a total factual answer. So let me give you some examples. Here's an example of an inquiry question. And I picked Henry David Thoreau because we're going to be reading him first in the Transcendentalist section of the course. And let's look at this question. Why did Thoreau undertake the experiment at Walden Pond? So pretty much, why did he go to Walden Pond and live there in seclusion for 2 years? Was he serious? Was he joking? This question has multiple answers. You might have a great answer, but your classmate may have a opposing answer. So this question has an argument-based, excuse me. It can have multiple answers and it can generate a discussion, all right? One of your classmates could say, yes, Thoreau was totally serious when he went to Walden Pond and lived in seclusion for 2 years. And somebody else could say, not really, he just did it for a publicity stunt, and an argument or a debate can ensue. This is a great inquiry question for argument, okay? You will find inquiry questions pretty much at the end of every PowerPoint each week for each author under the literary reflection questions. And that's what you're doing. You're reflecting on the literature. What's your opinion? What's your voice? What's your stance? It's reader response criticism. As long as you can support your points with the text and research, you're good to go. So remember, inquiry questions. Why did Thoreau undertake the experiment at Walden Pond? Was he serious or was he joking? There could be multiple intelligent scholarly answers. Okay? This is an example of a comprehensive or comprehension-based question, and you want to avoid these. So let's look at this one. In what year did Thoreau go to Walden Pond to begin his experiment? Well, there's only one answer, 1845. This question is not debatable. You can't debate the fact that he went there in 1845. So there's no argument or opposing viewpoint or debate here. It's one strict answer and you can't change it. You want to avoid these type of questions. You want inquiry-based, where there's multiple answers that could spark a debate. Again, you want to avoid comprehension questions, and you want to generate inquiry-based questions. So again, when you formulate questions, make sure that they're open-ended and they have more than one answer so your classmates and yourself can talk about it and have a healthy academic discussion. All right? Well, that's all for now. Please make sure that you read the information in the weekly folders. Get your syllabus and the calendar. Read it thoroughly, and if you have any questions, let me know. You guys have a great day.